Hello Patriots, welcome back to another broadcast of Oatv. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Avi. Let's start off with the announcements.
Mentoring is back, and they are hosting their first workshop tomorrow after school in the quad. Come join us, unplug, de-stress, and build some Legos. Come be a kid again. Your brain needs some rest.
Join your fellow OE Patriots for a food truck event today from 5 to 9 p.m. at Home Depot in Cypress to support PTSA fundraising for school equipment and scholarships. See the flyer for more details.
JCC will be selling Valentine grants at lunch throughout this week for $3 and $5. They'll be distributed at the beginning of next week. Make sure to come out and check it out in the quad. They have a limited supply left.
Hey sophomores and juniors, are you thinking about which science courses to take next year? Are you wondering which physics course is right for you? Or maybe you are trying to decide between AP Chemistry and AP Biology. Join an info session to learn more about the courses.
The info session for all physics courses will be today and tomorrow during lunch in room 308. AP Chem's info session will be this Thursday, February 10th, and this Friday, February 11th, in room 202. The info session for AP Bio will be during lunch next week on Wednesday, February 16th, in room 206.
Now here's a public service announcement about bone marrow donations created by 4 of our 10th grade biotech students here at Oxford Academy.
If you are interested in watching fun Korean movies and making movies, here is a new class for you. For more information, ask Mr. Kim. Korean proficiency is required for this class, but let's check out this video to learn more.
Welcome to Oxford Academy. This is the first school in the nation to offer a Korean film and literature honors class. In this class, we normally start by learning terms related to the film we are going to watch. While watching the film, we write down notes in order to write down our understanding of the film and what we noticed while watching. We watched a movie chosen by our teacher, Mr. Kim, and analyzed the film, paying close attention to camera angles. We learned about the different camera angles being utilized in film cinematography. After finishing the movie, we work on assignments posted on eCadence. Some assignments we worked on include writing a movie review, screenwriting, and learning more about Korea's history. By watching Korean films, we learn more about the culture, the history, and the language.
Do you enjoy expressing yourself through art or writing? Want to share your creativity? Submit your work to Dial Magazine. Dial Magazine is a district-wide art and literature magazine run by and for AHSD students. This amazing opportunity allows you to share your voice with all of AHSD. We're accepting anything from poetry to art to creative stories made by you. Submissions are currently open for our 4th issue. The deadline is tomorrow.
Are you a 7th grader that's interested in getting more involved at Oxford Academy? Junior High ASB may be right for you. Here's a message from current Junior High ASB members.
Hi all current 7th graders.
Junior High ASB applications are due on February 10th by 5 p.m.
No late applications will be accepted. Make sure to turn in your applications on time. You can find your applications through email.
If you have any questions or concerns, please contact our president, Angela Tran.
Thank you.
Last week was our Lunar New Year Spirit Week with fun activities in the quad. Here's a quick recap video of what happened.
In my family, this year my grandma cooked up a lot of food. We had like 17 different dishes. It was pretty nice. And then usually there'll be like gatherings, but this year my family didn't go to any gatherings, and we watched the Chinese, like every year there's a TV show kind of. It's a show that leads up to the new year, and there's all sorts of different like skits and dances and singing, different performances, and so we watched that.
My family tradition is usually what Korean tradition follows, and it's just eating tteokguk for like as a traditional meal, and like meeting up with like family, like relatives, aunts and uncles, and we just celebrate the new year together. Some common traditions are like playing yudnori, that's what my church does, and we usually have a thing called sebae, where it's the younger generation blessing the older generation with good luck for the rest of the year, and then the older people in our families, they give the younger people money.
What is your favorite part of the Lunar New Year?
Money.
Definitely the food, the amount of food that goes into the celebration. For like a week afterward, there's always good food left in the fridge. And also, I think catching up with family members you usually don't talk to during the year, catching up with them during the holidays is nice.
This week is the secondary election week. The candidates for class officers will be on campus campaigning for your vote. Ballots will be emailed out Friday morning. Check out the officer candidates right here.
Hey juniors, my name is ADELINE PHAM, and I want to be your next senior class president. Most of you probably know me from our past 5 years at Oxford, but if not, hey, I'm ADELINE. You might see me swinging around campus in a few clubs like FBLA or NHS, or even in the orchestra room. Better yet, you might recognize me as that girl who runs across the gym shouting our class cheers. Anyway, enough about me. Let's talk about what I want to do for all of you. These past few years have been tough. I get that. That's why next year, there's one thing I want, and I know this might sound cheesy, but as senior class president, my primary goal would be to make your year the most fun and memorable it could possibly be. Senior year is going to be rough. I won't lie. Don't worry though, I'll be there to save the day. I promise you all that I'll do everything in my power to make our events as amazing as possible. After all, with great power comes great responsibility. By the way, I'm not just saying stuff. I've been in our class committee as spirit commissioner for the past 3 years, meaning I know how to get people hyped. All of our events, and even our homecoming last year, hey, I helped out with that. And look, I'm no rookie when it comes to leading a team. I mean, I was in the Avengers. I've also been in Girl Scouts for over a decade, teaching me leadership and communication skills. From the ideas, to the experience, to the dedication, I've got it all. Anyway, it looks like I have a city to save. Remember, vote ADELINE for a spectacular senior year. Catch you all later with your friendly neighborhood ADELINE.
Hey there, juniors. As you all probably know, I'm ELIE, and I'm running to be your senior class president for the 2022 to 2023 school year. After almost 2 years of learning during a global health crisis and nearly 7 months of surviving the most notoriously grueling stage of high school, our stress and exhaustion come as no surprise to anyone. As senior class president, I would make sure that in order to make up for all the time that we've lost, every single senior event, senior sunrise, movie night, the Patriots, senior sunset, and more, are all organized and planned not only to meet, but exceed expectations. Now, you might be asking, Anna, you can't just say you'll do something and expect us to believe you. How do we know that we can trust you? Well, as a member of class committee for the past 3 years, I've learned that there are really only 2 key things to pulling off a successful event: teamwork and money. As Secretary of Creative Writing Club, an AI Hack Club Director of OA Code, and a junior board member at Hope Global Outreach Foundation, a nonprofit community service organization, I've experienced and gained the necessary leadership skills to work with a number of different people to make things happen. And as a 2-time fundraising commissioner for class committee, I can safely say that I've gained the expertise and skill required to raise money for events of all kinds. In fact, some of you might already be recalling my chocolate selling exploits from just last month. After spending almost 5 years with you all, I hope I've been able to prove my reliable character and dedication to this class. So remember, rising seniors, vote ELIE for senior class president for a sweet senior year.
Hi, class of 2024. My name is GRISHMA JAIN, and I'm running to be your junior class president. As our first in-person school year comes to a close,
It's crazy to think about what we all have gone through. A pandemic, going online for more than a year, AP Euro, the list goes on. In the past few years, whether it be on a leadership position or even rushing to a class to sit in my seat right before the bell rings, I think the people around me are what made and still make these moments the most memorable. Junior year may be our biggest challenge until now. However, I am confident that with all of your guys' input and the leadership skills I have gained from various organizations, from ASB to FBLA and even to various PTSA committees, our junior class committee will be able to make the next school year much more enjoyable. I plan to have more interactive communication between our committee and all of you on what we plan for next, and I will work to make sure that your voices are being heard. This past school year, I've been lucky to get the chance to serve as your ASB historian, as well as on the boards of our FBLA, Red Cross, ASHA, and COAC clubs on campus. And while this has been a busy life to live at times, I believe that it has molded me into someone who is able to effectively balance different aspects of my life. Something that is strongly necessary to lead our junior class committee. With that being said, vote GRISHMA for junior class president to spice up your junior year.
Once upon a time lived a beautiful princess with magical hair that glowed when she sang. Now, I might not have magical hair that grows when I sing. Maybe I do. Okay, no, I don't. But what I do know is that I can make our junior year very magical. Hey everyone, my name is GANESH GUMMANDI, and I'm running to be your next junior class vice president. So, what made me want to run for JCC VP? Well, coming up next year is our junior year, and as you might have already heard, it's a very stressful year. But I want to change that. I don't want us to get all tangled up with regret. When we look back upon our junior year, I don't want us to remember all the stress of AP classes, internships, dual enrollment, starting searches for colleges, and feel like Rapunzel, trapped up in her castle, all lonely and sad, asking ourselves, when will my life begin? I want us to be Rapunzel after she finally sees the amazing world outside of our tower, remembering next year only with the happy memories we had with each other. So, if you want to see the floating lights of a fun-filled year, vote Ganesh as your junior class vice pres. Thank you all for your time, and I hope you have a great day.
Hi everyone, my name is ELIE and I'm running for the position of sophomore class president. In the event that I am elected, my main goal will be to organize events and activities that are not only enjoyable, but also memorable for you. By demonstrating Oxford's tight-knit community through this position, I hope to continue to serve my peers. It is for this reason that I plan on hearing your ideas and thoughts about the upcoming school year. After all, you are what makes Oxford the great place that it is. So, what makes me a good candidate for this position? Well, having served as Vice President of FCC and Co-President of Junior High ASB, I have gained a great deal of experience. As a result of these positions, I have learned important life lessons and valuable skill sets, such as communication, collaboration, and organization skills. And most importantly, it has given me grit and determination, regardless of the situation. These experiences and traits that I have acquired throughout my time in ASB will enable me to become a great and strong leader. Nevertheless, for me to reach this goal, I need your vote. So together, let's make Oxford Academy legendary. Vote for me, the name's ELIE.
I heard a sound of distress. It sounds like you need a new SEC VP. Hello to the future sophomores of 2023. This is Charlena Tran campaigning to be your sophomore class vice president. You know me already as your freshman class committee spirit commissioner, and may ask, whoa, Charlena, spirit commissioner to vice president? That is one big jump. And you know, you're right, it is a big jump. And it's not gonna be easy. But a wise man in a kabuki mask once said, if you like easy, the program isn't for you. Nothing great comes from easy. And I totally agree. Being a spirit commissioner was easy, and it didn't challenge me. Working alongside the freshman class committee this year to plan events has taught me that I have so many ideas to contribute. So many themes for homecoming, activities for bonding events, and ways to fundraise. I want sophomore year to be exciting and mind-blowing before we step into junior year and forget what fun actually is. This election gives us all a real choice. It's a decision between continuing to do things the same way they've always been done, or electing a leader who can shake things up and look at things from a new angle. Next year is going to be great, but first, it's going to need some upgrades. I might not be your personal healthcare provider, but with your vote, I could be the hero you're looking for.
That's all for now. I hope you'll be satisfied with your care.
Just as Jolly Ranchers bring your taste buds to life, I will bring your ideas to reality. Hi everyone, my name is Jolie DIEP, better known as Jolie, and I'm running to be your freshman class president. First off, I'd like to give everyone 3 days off. JK, I can't do that, but I can certainly make our freshman year the best year yet. Becoming your class president allows me to better assist the class committee with my goals of developing an inclusive and jolly community. With your input, I can creatively organize events and activities that incorporate and align with everyone's interests. I'm willing to keep an open mind and accept everyone's ideas, making sure that your voices and opinions will be heard. I also hope to inspire others to be more involved with our school and community. After spending 2 very unique years with everyone, I've enjoyed getting to know you all and learning more about everyone. Serving the class of 2026 will be my top priority. Let's start our journey as high schoolers with sweet surprises and jolly memories. So remember to vote for me, Jolie, as your freshman class president.
The next school year will be straight up gas with me as FCC president. Do the right thing, a motto that Costco follows, and so does this very cool candidate I know. Hello incoming freshmen, my name is Angela Tran and I'm running to be your next freshman class president. Did you know that Costco customers go crazy for cashews? Me neither, but anyways, with my experience as the current junior high ASB president, I'll be able to help others while growing as a person to learn more on how to improve as well. I'm sure everyone wants to start off high school with a fresh start and new vibe, which is why I can assure you I'll do my best to accommodate events to your likings and make it the best freshman year we can ever have. Although COVID circumstances have limited what we were able to do this year, we were still able to create many memories and hold memorable bonding events. If I'm able to serve again for freshman class president, I promise you, I will endeavor to drive our first year of high school together as an outgoing and meaningful experience. I'm trying to transact to be your next freshman class president. Stay woke and send the vote for Angela Tran.
Hi, my name is Daniel Georges, and I'm running for freshman class vice president. Some of you may know me as junior high ASB's current historian. I, as well as you, hopefully, are excited to start off our first year of high school, and I'm sure we want to make it a year overflowing with lively events, which is why you should vote me as your vice president. I'll make it my first priority to incorporate your ideas into the fantastic events that ASB plans out. I am qualified for vice president because of my great communication and leadership skills that our class needs. I'll continue working on becoming the best version of myself to benefit everyone. My very social personality, along with my great planning skills and creativity, will allow the ASB team and I to establish exciting events that will bring our class together. I have many goals for ASB next year. Some of the most important goals I have are incorporating new student ideas into events, building unity between the freshman class, and promoting class spirit. By communicating well with our class, I would be able to plan out activities that everyone can enjoy. I would also want to plan out several fundraising events throughout the year to support our school. Remember not to get too emotional thinking about me as your VP. Thank you.
Hey Oxford, it's LUNAR running for your freshman vice president. You know, Kevin Hart once said, people are great because they just say, I'm gonna do that, and they do it. That's it. If you knew me last year, I used to be one of those people who would pretend my mic was broken to get out of presenting. But being in junior high ASB for the past 2 years and several sport teams helped me socially and overcome my public speaking problem. Putting that aside, let's turn the spotlight on you. What role can I play to give you the best OA experience? After planning successful events like our ice cream party and soon, hopefully, our junior high dance, I want to fill our new year with even more and even better memorable events. I will do my all to make these fantasies come true with your interests at heart. I will reinforce collecting feedback from you to make our upcoming year its best, whether that be school dances, sport events, or even a Shrek binge watching night or video game tournament. As your vice president, I will dedicate my time and sincere effort to fulfill my job as a leader. I know Oxford is hard. Those late night assignments and demanding exams are tough, but I'm here to give you a more enjoyable freshman year. Taking on high school in just a few months, I hope that you see me on stage and backstage in action. So vote me, ELIE, to be your next freshman class vice president. you could be as cool as my man Kevin. So, take a seat. You're in for a show.
Hey Oxford Patriots, my name is Devin Lee and I'll be running for Vice President of the Freshman Class Committee. A few reasons why you should vote for me is because I'm reliable, passionate, and dedicated. My duty in ASB is not to be a dictator who decides everything. ASB to me is different. To me, it's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. I'm just kidding. To me, ASB is about community and about serving the students. I want to be the beacon that makes our grid closer and more tight-knit. I want to make sure everyone is not just peers, but instead brothers and sisters to one another. Any event that is hosted, I want to make them a fun and an unforgettable experience. If not, I'll listen to all your critiques and feedback so we can improve on our events and make sure each and every event will be memorable and the highlight of our school year. I also promise to serve you guys, which is what ASB is all about. So I'll be open to anything you guys request. I also guarantee that anything we do is going to be unique and no other event will be similar to another. You name it. School dress-up days, bonding events, school dances, they will all be different and memorable in their own way. If you vote for me, your freshman year at Oxford Academy will be the highlight of your whole high school experience. I'm looking forward to all the things I have in store for you guys, so vote Devin Lee as your FCC VP.
Lovely jubbly. That's it for today's broadcast. Have an amazing day, and we'll see you on the next broadcast. I'm Avi.
I'm Jessica, signing off. This is
OATV.